Welcome everybody to another episode of Cooking with Big Rich. Today I'm very excited. Today we're going to make jambalaya. It's a little bit more ingredients than I usually do, but this is a fantastic meal with the cold weather coming along. We're going to start off with about a half a stick of butter. And just put that in the pan, let that melt a little bit, put that aside. And if you can take a look over here, I have all my ingredients all set. I've got the Holy Trinity, peppers, onions, celery. I have some peppers right here, some red Fresno and purple UFO from my garden. And then we have some bone broth, some Big Rich's Cajun spice, Creole spice. I have some shrimp, chicken. I use chicken thigh because I love the chicken thigh much better than the white meat. And andouille sausage. We have a can of fire tomatoes, can of kitchen ready, and some tomato paste and basil. That's all it is to go inside there. You are gonna love it. Now that butter's just about melted in there. We'll give that just a second. Stir that around real quick, get that to melt. Now we want to cook the vegetables first. We want to stop them, we want to sweat them a little bit. You don't have to cook everything together. The jambalaya, the difference in jambalaya and gumbo, jambalaya has tomatoes in it, gumbo would. And today we're going to do a keto episode, so we're going to use rice cauliflower instead of rice. So this is a keto-friendly meal for everybody who's on that particular dietary needs. So we'll put that in there. Start with our peppers. Put the whole thing of peppers in there. And that's sizzling up really nice. And we'll go with our celery. Put celery right there. Now a lot of places will tell you have to start cooking the meat first and separate everything. I don't think you have to do that. Now we got some beautiful red onions. Definitely don't want to put the cauliflower in right away because that's going to get a little mushy. So we're just going to sweat the vegetables a little bit. Look how pretty that looks. Wow, that looks good right there. That's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful color. We're just going to sweat them just a little bit. This is going to be quick and easy, trust me. You're going to be able to do this at home. It's not that big a deal. A lot of these vegetables, I cut them myself. You can buy them at the supermarket if you want. You can buy some regular peppers. These are from my garden. I love these. A little bit of spice in there, a little extra flavor. That's going to be really good. Going to dip it up nice. So we're going to just sweat these just a little bit. Let a bit of that flavor come out. All the vegetables will sweat out some juice. This traditionally a stew. Some would call it a soup. I would prefer to call it a stew myself. Get all that in there. And we have sweat just a tiny little bit. We got some dark meat chicken. Put that right in there too. And a big old pot. Chicken you're going to cook first for a little bit, only because it takes a little bit longer to cook the chicken than the andouille sausage is a cured sausage, so it's already basically cooked. I mean, you can cut it open and just eat it if you want. So we'll just put the chicken right in there. Let that cook a little bit, get up in front of everything else. All right. In the meantime, we have Creole sauce. Spice, I'm sorry. Creole spice. We're going to put a tablespoon Creole spice in there. Mix that all around. Another half. Tablespoon and a half. And we have some Big Rich's Cajun spice. I'm going to put a tablespoon of Cajun spice in there too. And that'll give it some nice flavor and spice that right up. Alright, put that down. Give that a little stir, put that all in there nice and easy. Now chicken will start to get white real quick. You know, I know there's no liquid in there, but it'll cook. We'll get to that soon enough. This will be bomb diggity. Oh my God, I wish you could be here and smell this right now, because this is unbelievable. It's absolutely amazing. So let that cook just a tiny little bit, mix it all in there. And I also have bone broth My chicken broth, you can use collagen, any one you want, it doesn't matter, whatever one you like. I like this one here, it's got a lot of nice flavor to it. It's got protein, it helps with the keto. So we're gonna let that go for a little bit. I have a little bit of Big Rich's Original, which I'm gonna put just a little bit in there, not much, just a little bit, make it my style. Just gonna sprinkle maybe about a quarter cup in there. Give that a little more spice to it. It's a spicy dish. It tastes good. Oh my God, I wish you were here. This is bomb diggity already. Already it's bomb diggity. Take a look at that. Now that chicken's starting to whiten a little bit, we'll throw in the sausage. It's andouille sausage, it's a smoky sausage. So it's gonna add a nice smoky flavor to it. And we're not gonna put the shrimp in. The shrimp will be almost last. The shrimp don't take very long to cook. And I bought the jumbo shrimp. I don't like the little ones. I bought the jumbo and I cut it in the small sizes. I think it's got a whole lot more flavor to it. So we're gonna sweat this down, this whole thing, and let it cook in a little bit. Give it probably 4 or 5 minutes. Cook that all right down, let those spices in there. And use a bay leaf. When you use bay leaves, you have to make sure you count how many bay leaves you put in. 1, 2. Because you got to take them out, they'll hurt you. You got to be real careful with bay leaves. So now we'll put 2 of those in there. Now we're going to add 1 can fired tomatoes. Put that fired tomato right in there. We're going to use 1 can kitchen ready. Put that right in there. We're going to mix that out. It's going to be easy. I'm telling you, to make this at home, you're going to love it. Oh. Boy, oh boy, this looks good already. Absolutely amazing. Right? And let that stew in there for a little bit. Put that all together. Then we're gonna put a little bit of bone broth, probably half a jar would be plenty. That's a 32 ounce jar, put about half. If you feel like you want a little more, be my guest, that's about half. Kick that aside and save that for another day. We'll let this come to a boil, let it get cooking. Oh boy, oh my goodness. I wish you were here to smell this. Come take a look at that. Bomb diggity. All right, now it's been cooking for about 15 minutes. Got it to a nice rolling boil, nothing too crazy. Now we're gonna put, I like it myself to be a little thicker. You do not have to thicken it. I do. I have a little bit of roux here. Roux is just equal portions of flour and butter. I'll put a little bit of that in there while it's cooking. That'll melt down real quick. A little bit of that in the house and it'll just thicken it up a little tiny bit. Otherwise, to me, it's kind of soupy. It should be a little thicker than soup, than watery. And that'll melt in there and thicken up, no problem whatsoever. Right, now it's almost ready. We're gonna put the shrimp in. That shrimp right in there. Like I said, that shrimp takes, not very long to cook at all. The shrimp, oh my God, my God, my God, does that look good. And normally you would have put the rice in, put the lid on, and let it cook with the rice in it. That's jambalaya. Gumbo, you put the rice in a bowl and put it over the bowl. And you don't use tomatoes. That's the difference in the two. But we're doing a little different. We're gonna do a Big Rich style. So we're gonna do keto. And we're gonna use cauliflower. So when it's almost done, you wanna check it. Make sure it's still at a nice little boil. The shrimp should be cooking real quick. It doesn't take anything for that shrimp to cook. You can almost, let me see if I can pull you a quick piece. You can see it's almost halfway cooked already. That shrimp is very quick, very easy. It's good to go. I'm sure that roux is all melted in there by now. Give it a good stir. Everything is in there. And that cauliflower will probably thicken it up a little bit too. So we're gonna put the cauliflower in. You can put in whatever amount you want, little, lot, how much or whatever you like, doesn't matter. That's about a half a bag. The bag is a 2.5 pounds, so think pound and a half. Stir it in. You can always add more if you want. You can't take it out, so don't use the whole bag. Put in as much as you'd like, and that'll thicken right up too. And that's frozen cauliflower, no big deal. You put that right in there. Oh my God, and it's, I gotta be honest with you, it's hard pressed to tell the difference between the cauliflower and the rice. Because if you look at that, you'd think that was stewing for at least 45 minutes with the rice, and that looks just about like rice. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. You don't want to overcook that cauliflower, so when it's done, it's done. You just want to get that cauliflower in there. That shrimp is all cooked. That is absolutely perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. Oh my God. So we're just gonna get that up to temp again. All right, now it's been cooking for about a total of 30 minutes. It's gonna be done. It'll be fantastic. I'll grab myself a bowl. It's really, really hot, so be careful. Put some in a bowl. Grab myself a utensil. Now we gotta try it, because I'm telling you, this is gonna be bomb digging. I want a little shrimp and a little sausage in that bite. A little piece of chicken, get it all in one. It's gonna burn me, but that's okay. Now that is bomb diggity, straight up. We'll come over here, put our bowl down, and don't forget, make sure you get those bay leaves out of the pot. And when you get a chance, look us up on House of Hot Sauce and More in Winchester, 7 Winchester Terrace. We got a new store, over 200 hot sauces, all kinds of jams, jellies, peanut butters, pickles, you name it, we've got it. Come down and see us. Thank you very much, and eat well.